My goodness. Oh, actually, we'll leave it at that. That's perfect. This needs to mess with that later. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. For those that are filtering in. Hi, Nightmare. I'm doing well today. It's Friday. I have an incoming egg raid, you guys. Get ready. Hello, Nathan. I see blues popped in. Here comes my egg raiders coming in. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for following us in here. I appreciate you. Okay, let's get this. Okay. As you can see, do what my lovely boss Audie said. Is John Fetterman a traitor, in my opinion? In a way, yeah. I mean, I don't think that every single Democrat needs to be on the same page with every single other Democrat, but I think he's giving way too much leeway to this administration versus what he campaigned on. Yeah. So I think, if anything, he's a traitor to his own constituents and the people that he campaigned to represent more so than like the Democratic Party as a whole, is what I would say. Good morning, Tommy. Guys, make sure we're doing all of the good things. I appreciate it. Hi, Scarlett. Welcome in. Good morning, Gustavo. Let's see. We did another boat strike. We're just continuing with indiscriminately unaliving people without due process or any kind of legal authority to do so. That's fun. Don't we like that? Um, just another day in fascism. The inflation inflation for September came out finally, even though it was pushed back. Hi Ryan. And we're back where we started. So, it went down, right? We had 3% in January. It had started going down and then we started climbing back up in June. And now we are back to 3%. So, that's fun. Doing great. I'm gonna use this opportunity to say, so Justin just posted that if you are in Virginia, today is your last day to register to vote in the state level elections next month. If you're registered, make sure that your registration is current. I would say that in general for any election because they are trying to purge voter rolls. So please make sure that your registration is current. If you are not registered, get registered. Make sure you are participating. There are elections pretty much every year. It is not just midterms and presidential elections. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would make sure you guys are paying attention to that. Keep booping the screen, guys. Share the live out. Do your daily heart me if you have not done so. Oh, okay. And then he is I think last night or yesterday, when Trump was being I don't know, they do those weird round table things that they've been doing lately. And so yesterday during the day, he told everybody that the ballroom is now 300 million. And then he did his roundtable thing, and now it's 350 million. What are we doing? Like, is he just making up numbers now, or is it like actually increasing? And if it's increasing, you think these private donors supposedly are going to want to keep funding that? And what are they getting out of it? You think that they're not getting anything out of it? I think that they are. I absolutely think that they're getting something out of it. The Jeffy ballroom. I like that. Guys, if you are not following my backup account, I would appreciate it if you did so. We hit like 830, I think, followers yesterday. So let's really try and get that up to 1,000. That would be great to end the week out with 1,000 followers on that account. That would be great. Yeah, Trump is going to put his name on it. Let's not pretend like Trump is not going to put his name on it. He absolutely is. If you would like to talk about why you're still supporting Trump, even though he continues to lie to you and rob you in front of your face, we can absolutely do that with factual information and not your feelings. Trump also pardoned the Binance. Was it is that Binance? Is that what it's called? Guy. He was in jail for not reporting the fact that money was being funneled through his organization from terrorist organizations. And Trump just pardoned him on top of the fact that he is the one behind Trump's crypto schemes. So the corruption is just blatant. It's in your face. If any Democrat would have done this, you would have been against it. And yet, yeah, and he pled guilty. So it wasn't even like he was found guilty. He pled guilty. He said, yeah, I fucking did that. And yet Trump yesterday was like, well, some people, the infamous they that he uses, that is nobody, they said he didn't do it. He's not guilty. He said he did it. He said he did it. So what are we doing here? Like, the corruption is in your face, and you are fine with it because you think that there's corruption on the Democratic side that you can't prove. But even if there was, wouldn't you hold your person, even if I concede to you that there's some form of corruption on the Democratic side? Sure. You can't hold him to a higher standard than that, and you want him to take it 10 times further. So whatever corruption the Democrats did, he can do to a level times 2. That's fine with you. Like, make it make sense. People are not going to get their SNAP benefits this next month. People are not being paid. Prices are going up. Cults don't make sense. That's true. Chris, thank you for the 3 on the green app for more kindness. I appreciate you, my friend. This is your day. You shouldn't be worried about me, but I do appreciate it. Between you and Justin from this morning, that is why my goal is where it is. So guys, I do have a goal of 87 left today. I'm trying to save money for a trade-in on my vehicle, which is going to be really fun because the price of cars keep going up. Obviously, I'm not going to be looking at a new car, but here we are. So keep doing the good things while we try to have conversations today. I would appreciate it. We'll bring up my work wife.
Hi.
Hi, love.
Still doing shit. I'm debating if I'm going to move to the light. I think that's what I'll do. We'll go hang out in my bathroom again.
There you go. You pay cash for your cars, Kevin? That's great. Good for you. I'm glad you're able to do that. I wish that I had the ability to do that. That would be much easier.
Trump supporters, why don't you come out? Let's have conversations. Hi, Brother Mod.
I don't want to see a Democratic president using this ballroom. They're probably going to either use it as some way of like, it's going to turn into a museum against fascism, or it's going to get torn the fuck down when they come back.
I hope both, honestly.
So.
Taxpayer dollars, guys.
You think there will ever be a Democratic president again? You really think that it's only going to be Republicans from here on out? Really? The only way to ensure that, and if that did happen statistically, there's going to be fraud involved, which they're already trying to do. If you guys were so popular, you wouldn't need to gerrymander. You wouldn't need to redistrict. You wouldn't need to try to strip voting rights from people. If your policies were so fucking popular, they wouldn't be working so hard to take your voting rights away. So just remember that. When you think that your vote doesn't matter, it does, or else they wouldn't be trying to take it.
Well, I mean, in general, it's like that whole conversation, right? Watched a video today talking about Michigan specifically and talking about the transition from Michigan primarily being a blue state to becoming a swing state. because of 3 certain counties, Oakland, Wayne, and Macomb, and how that significantly can affect this current administration.
Right.
So,
Blueberries, how are you today?
I'm good.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yep.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
25, Florida.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
That's a good question. Do I support everything he does?
No, of course not. I wouldn't assume so.
No, and I don't expect every Democrat to support everything.
Absolutely. I agree with that. But what are you supporting?
I guess okay, just from what I know, the Conservative Party, they say they are for certain values, and I vote for the Republican Party because of those values that they
Values
are
like what?
promoting. Huh?
Like what values?
Sure, anti-abortion, the whole trans stuff, LGBTQ stuff, just
How
their
is that
stance
affecting
on
your
it.
life in any significant way?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Right. I don't have an issue. I honestly don't even, I'm not going to fight you on that. I don't even have an issue with you having those stances for yourself. Just don't apply them to other people.
Yeah, but the Democratic Party does the exact same thing.
With what?
Abortion and
No.
the LGBTQ stuff.
What? No. What did we do with abortion? What did the Democratic Party do with abortion?
Well, they want to legalize it federally.
No. It already was.
still is.
Do you know
I
what
know,
the Roe?
but now
do you know
it's
what the Roe
not.
decision
Well,
was?
now it's up to the states, and they want to like.
No, but it's not, because you have states like Texas that don't have citizen-initiated ballot measures. So the only people who are in charge of creating those laws are old white men in Texas. So it's not up to the states because it's not up to the people. You even have, I think it's Ohio, where the people voted on a ballot measure to make abortion up to a certain point, right? Pretty much where Roe was legal, and they are vetoing it. The people in office are trying to veto it, even though that's what the people wanted. So it's not going to the states, right? What the Democrats want is they want Roe back. Do you know what Roe was?
Yeah, I think so.
What was Roe?
The court decision or the Supreme Court decision that I guess allowed women to choose what they want to do with their body.
So I would explain
In
it
essence, I
as
guess.
sure. So federally, what it did was it ensured that no state, it's kind of similar to federal minimum wage in that way when they make those decisions, that no state can say that you can't get one below the certain threshold. So for Roe, it was
Yeah.
24 weeks. You had up until 24 weeks until you could no longer get one. States could then take that 24 weeks and extend it out further if they chose to. But then you had like the red states where they just could not make it, like heartbeat bills, or like 6 weeks when some women don't even know they're pregnant. Like it forced them to create a threshold.
Or,
That made
force women to be incubators, even though
So-
they're declared. Hold on, I'm explaining something to you, right? Or force women to be incubators, the ones that are deemed brain unalived, and force their bodies to carry a fetus as it's actively decaying, putting mental, emotional, and financial turmoil on families. Those kinds of things.
Sure, but
Do you have any idea who I'm talking about?
the decaying thing.
Mhm.
I've heard like things in the past about like one
Look
girl.
up Adriana Smith after the live.
Yeah. So what we know is that when you restrict abortion in this way, it doesn't stop abortions. It just stops safe abortions, and it also puts women and infants in more danger. We saw that in Texas. We saw that the maternal mortality rate went up in Texas after the Dobbs decision that repealed Roe. It does not
Okay.
make it safer.
Okay. I guess I just feel like there's more degeneracy with the Democratic Party,
In what way?
like promotion of like adult content being created, different
In-
types of relationships.
No, see,
Um,
you don't like the LGBTQ. I got that. The Democrats are not pushing that. They're just pushing for people to leave us the fuck alone and leave.
Well, they're
like,
putting
to
it
have
on the-
representation.
They had a flag up on the White House.
When?
back in like when Joe Biden threw like that White House party with all the LGBTQ stuff.
During Trans Visibility Day, allowing the trans American citizens to be heard and seen. And you know what? That trans flag didn't go above the American flag. Who
No, 'cause it
cares
never
about
would.
a goddamn flag?
Yeah, but some people may want to fly their own flags with the value, like for example, the Confederate flag.
What does it represent?
What does that flag represent?
Heritage,
What heritage? Heritage of what?
Southern heritage.
Racism is what it represents.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It sure does.
It absolutely
No,
does.
it doesn't.
The Confederate flag is the battle flag. It is the flag that they
Yeah,
used to fight
most
for
people-
keeping slavery.
Okay, so most people fighting for the Confederacy during the Civil War didn't own slaves.
Okay.
And what does that have to do with the conversation?
Yeah, so how were they?
Most of the people
how did-
fighting in Iraq weren't directly affected by 9/11. And your point is?
Yeah, I'm saying that Confederate flag has nothing to do with racism. It was just a battle flag.
No, that's not true. What it represented was the southern states trying to keep slavery because that was their capital, that was their income.
Why do you want to fly a traitor's flag?
Hold up. I'm not saying I want to, but there are people who.
Why do you want other people?
I understand that people want to, and they have the right to, just not at capital spaces, not
But
at
the
government spaces.
LGBTQ flag can be flown up.
That was representative of a day of visibility and representation for those people who are not on any way the same level as what the Confederate flag stands for. So that's a
But don't-
weird analogy you're doing right now.
Well, the LGBTQ flag also represents history.
It does. You're right.
Yeah.
But we don't have a Confederate Remembrance Day because we don't need to.
We don't need to remember a bunch of traitors getting upset because we
Yeah,
wanted.
we do remember every single day. We know.
Yeah, so if LGBTQ people can fly a flag on the Capitol building, that represents their history, their heritage, and what they did to obtain whatever, then why can't somebody fly a flag that represents them
You
in the
say
struggles they
Not
went
at the
through?
Capitol.
Whatever.
I said they could. Did you listen to me when I said they could? I said
So
they
you
could.
think the Confederate flag can be flown at the Capitol?
No.
should not and will not.
Because it would go
But
against everything about what our Union states were. The Confederates were seceding from the Union because they wanted to keep slaves and the money that came along with slavery. Okay? That's not the same thing. Flying the Confederate flag at the Capitol would be antithetical to what the Capitol and the Union represents.
And you chuckling like that just shows that you are who you say you are with this.
When did I laugh?
Not all. You did
I
laugh.
didn't hear him chuckle, but like
I
it
heard
doesn't make sense.
Well, I'm not responsible. I'm responsible for what I do, but I'm not responsible for what you hear. So,
Okay. But do you understand what I just said?
yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So-
sure. I just don't think the government should be promoting.
They're not
Because if you
promoting.
think about it,
They are
like there is negative
representative.
history with the LGBTQ community.
There's what?
There is negative history with the LGBTQ
In what way?
community. Yeah, AIDS.
That wasn't just the LGBTQ community. That's something Reagan pushed. Good for you. You didn't read anything. Who else had it?
Had what?
AIDS.
AIDS?
Mhm.
Sure. During like the big AIDS epidemic, it was mostly,
No.
yeah,
Who else?
people in Africa. I don't know.
Jesus.
That's where a
thank
lot
you,
of it spread
Lenati,
today.
W. Lenati. Oh my God, go read history. It was people using D-rugs, by the way. A huge majority, and a lot of people were getting it. The problem is the only thing apparently you've come across, is probably shit your dad told you, which is that Reagan, okay, a devout homophobe, decided he was going to take a community that, yes, was experiencing a high rate of HIV and AIDS, and used it as only, he even said this. President Reagan said this. He said it was a gay disease. He said only the gay people get it. That's not fucking true. That's not what was happening. And he actually had to go back on that when they actually had to get involved and do something about it.
Not all racists are Trump supporters, but all Trump supporters are racist
And homophobes.
and homophobes and.
I'm sorry you
transphobic.
don't like representation.
Trump support.
Aver, how are you today? Aver
I'm
Mishus? You there?
Hey, you got it right. I'm good.
Okay. Did you vote for Trump?
I did. I voted for him 3 times.
Okay. How old are
I
you and what state
have
did you
voted
vote
for
in?
it 3 times. I am 57 and I'm used to point
Okay. You're cutting in and out a little bit. I'm assuming you're
of
helicoptering.
clarification in the United States.
I would love for you to come back up as soon as you can fix the lag that's going on. Guys, I love you all very much. I love my chat. The guests are allowed to. It's still dangerous. I don't agree with it, but the guests are allowed to. I'm not allowed to.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a Bella Swan inspo.
You guys keep doing all the good things, please. I appreciate it if you would do that.
Do I
So
go
we
with
can have
brown,
conversations.
or do I go with dark red? Dark red or brown?
I'm doing dark. I mean, I've got red, not dark red, but
Doing red.
the big show. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good, thanks.
Did you vote for Trump?
Harris.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. I am looking to talk to Trump supporters today. See if we can have some conversations to kind of get them to critically think. I think that's where the issue is just the blind support. It's too much. There was somebody in the comments who said not all Trump supporters are racist. I will take what Blue says, which is that not all Trump supporters are racist, but racism was not a deal breaker for you.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. What do we think?
There we go. Cute.
I don't know some clothes to put on.
Mamos, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you. I am looking to speak to Trump supporters today. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. Tasty Cake, you always come in and say the most ridiculous shit. Who was a communist candidate? I would have loved them. Who's a communist candidate? I just want to know. Did they exist?
That Joe Biden fella.
Yeah, fucking right.
Right.
That's offensive.
The Democrats are so scared of being called anything like a socialist or a communist that they tether themselves to the middle, and then they still get called a socialist and a communist.
Just so people know, I'm joking.
Ricky, how are you today?
Oh, I'm good.
Did you vote for Trump?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How old are you and what
3
state did
times.
you vote in?
Let's see, 56, Texas.
All right. I appreciate that. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Why? Well, I'm not supporting Trump. See, that's what that's why I don't understand. You're all getting wrapped into this Democratic and
No.
Republican thing. You got to understand.
Real quick, Ricky, I'm going to tell you, I'm not a Democrat. I rip the shit out
Okay.
of Democrats all the time.
Yeah, I do not affiliate with either party. I think
Sure. Absolutely.
both
That's fair.
parties are corrupt. I mean, if we look at Congress right now, I can't
Yeah.
look at one more or any of them and say they're doing the right thing.
So,
But the
Ricky, the
thing is,
reason I
this
have
is-
my question the way I do is because it's eye-catching to Trump supporters for the most part. I try to have conversations where I'm talking about like Mike Johnson in Congress and Stephen Miller and Russell
Okay,
Vogt, and
let's
people
talk
don't know who
about
they are.
Okay.
So,
What do you want? What you're going to say? Thune and Johnson are holding up SNAP benefits to?
no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say they are. No, absolutely.
No, but that's but of course we have the mainstream media that's telling us, oh, it's the Republicans are holding up, and we have we have the right wing that's saying, oh, it's the Republicans. But the real problem is this: we have elected these people years after years after years, and nobody's done anything about it. So we can't complain of what they're doing because guess
Yes,
what?
we
We can.
We can. What have you done? Tell
Because
me
that's the
something.
only way we're going to get people to understand enough.
Okay, so let's
to
look
move
at
forward.
that. Tell me something in the past 10 years that Congress has done that has benefited your life.
The Inflation Reduction Act, the infrastructure bill,
Okay,
the PACT Act.
now you're going
Chips
with
and Sciences
the Democrat talking points on that one.
Nope.
I can see that already.
Nope.
What
No,
did
those
the
were
right say
beneficial
about
to the
inflation?
American
You
people.
told us to name things that were beneficial.
Those were beneficial to
Okay,
the
okay.
American
Well,
people.
you're going to say the Inflation Act. Okay. What else Congress has done that's been beneficial to your life?
I said the infrastructure bill is beneficial to the American people. The PACT Act.
Okay. All right. Let's look at that.
Okay.
What else? We're
PACT
saying
Act,
one.
I just said.
All right.
Okay. So within the last few years, I was able to name you three things
now I'm
already.
assuming everybody in this chat is gainfully employed, is not probably on a subsidy from another outfit or
Oh, I
organization
get
that shall
SNAP
be
benefits
named.
and Medicaid.
You do?
Yeah, my
Okay.
husband works full time, and then I do this, and I still get SNAP. I won't get it next month, but yeah.
Okay. So that's your choice. I mean, but let's look at it.
It's to help subsidize
Why?
my children's lunches and snacks for school. Yeah, that is my
Okay,
choice.
so why do you need a subsidy? Let's ask that question.
because groceries are expensive as fuck,
Okay.
and so I need the
You-
subsidies
okay.
to help
Let's-
pay for that.
Oh,
And it only
I'm
pays
not
for like
going to
one
argue with
grocery
you.
trip. I just want you to know.
You can't argue with. I am not going to argue with on that. Groceries are high as fuck. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I bought 3 items yesterday. Cost me $35 friggin' dollars. I'm like,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
no,
Mhm.
it's ridiculous. But then think about it.
Mhm.
Why is grocery so high?
Because the man
Inflation and corporate greed.
Because the man
Okay.
you voted for. The man you voted
Tariffs.
Okay, I wanna
well,
go-
I think
I
there's a
wanna go-
multitude. The tariffs,
Yeah, I wanna
inflation,
go-
and corporate greed.
Okay, let's. No, I'd like to. The one that was what was because of Trump. Why did we say it was because of Trump? I'm
Tariffs,
curious.
probably.
for. Tariffs.
Mm.
Okay,
Inflationary.
are you sure?
Yes, tariffs are inherently inflationary.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
You need to
Where-
ask things multiple times when people
You
answer
want to
you.
ask for a third
Okay,
time?
all right. Well,
Get a third
okay, we'll
one.
go with that. We'll
Sure.
say it's because we'll say
No,
Part
it
of the
is because of tariffs.
okay. Before the tariffs, how much were you paying for? Let's say a pound of hamburger.
Because of the Inflation Reduction Act that the Biden administration.
Let's
and-
say
Hold on, you asked
No-
me a question. Am I allowed to?
Yes.
no. I'm
respond?
going to give you a better date. Give
No,
me
no,
November
you're
of
not-
last year.
you're
What were
not
you paying
asking
for
me.
a pound of
You're going
bacon?
to answer the question. You're not going to come up here and try to gaslight people.
No,
Yes,
I'm
it's
not going to
fine.
gaslight
no,
anybody
it's
here.
fine. We can find. I have to look up. I got to find what bacon was in November.
Yeah, what was
of 2020.
bacon back in November of last year?
It says about $6.84.
Okay, now what is the current price?
Let's see. Let's do September because that's going to be easier
Yeah.
for monthly. Let's see. This is just AI overview. This says 688. But again, that's just bacon, right? You know, beef is going to be more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going any item. It could be Tang. I don't care.
Right. So what is your point though? The tariffs have made stuff more expensive. Well, to be fair.
Okay, so what is
to be
the
fair,
per-
to be
No.
fair, one, he's tacoed with some tariffs, and two, there have been a lot of companies,
Yeah.
especially for the first few months, who said they
Totally
were
agree.
eating the tariffs. So it wasn't going to consumers directly.
Okay, fine. So what is the current price of bacon?
It says according to this, that's 20. I did the wrong year. That would be why.
So I think the most recent that I have is from August.
Okay.
U.S. bacon prices. So let's go. So August of 2024 was $6.79.
Mm-hmm.
August of 2025 is $7.21.
Okay. So we got a dollar increase. Yep. So we definitely got an increase.
Right.
Now, what was going on in September of last year with the Fed?
I don't know what was.
They dropped the interest rate by 50 basis points, which means everything got cheaper really quick. So that's one reason. Then the Fed is held. So there's one reason. You got to understand, it's just not because what the right's doing, it's what the left's doing. There are so many microchasms to why this is. But the underlying fact is you're exactly right. There's basically 7 companies that own everything. Everything you
And
buy.
Trump loves them, and he's letting them do that. Ricky, do you
Yeah.
like capitalism?
Oh, I don't know really what I think of capitalism, socialism, communism, and everything, because you know what? In all retrospect, if you look at communism and if it's done properly, yeah, it's supposed to work. But the problem is,
Well, communism needs to be worldwide. W. Jillian for the Swan, Ricky. Besides the incessant over talking and the repeated questioning when we answer you ask a question, we answer it, and you repeat it a couple more times. That doesn't work for me. And then the repeated talking over when I'm trying to give you an answer, I don't like. Other than that, you're relatively civil. I would love for you to come back next week and we can continue this conversation and keep having conversations. But capitalism, as of now, is the name of the game, and Jillian paid for you to go, guys. That is one way through capitalism to get rid of a guest you no longer want to listen to. I would really appreciate it, though, if we could wait 5-ish minutes to Swan or to send the 10 to the apps to get rid of. And we have to try also ensure that there's people in the box. If not, that's fine. We will just chat amongst ourselves as well. But I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys put W Jillian in there for that. Pickle Rick, yes, your eggs are going to have gone down. Actually, they're probably going to go up now because I'm pretty sure there was some sort of, wasn't Parker just talking about that?
There was another flu issue that happened specifically in Texas. I don't know all over the U.S., but
Yeah, how it will affect, but
people are condescending assholes.
But, and I say, I'm not like, it's tariffs and corporate greed, right? It's all of the things.
Right.
Pickle Rick, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
You voted for Trump, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 44 in Missouri.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
1 minute. Let me talk. 1 minute. I need to get my daughter real quick. I'll be right back.
You're fine. Do your thing.
Keep booping the screen, share the live, host the panel.
Not host the panel.
So Bella Swan inspired Night Look is the How did we get here?
Nitro, what are you doing? Nitro, get out of the basket.
No.
All right, I'm back.
You're fine. So why are you still supporting Trump?
Because he's doing what I voted for.
Which was what?
The deportations,
How does
everything.
that improve your life?
It's getting... Well, I can tell you one, there's a lot more jobs opening up around where I'm at.
That has nothing to do with immigration.
Okay, so what I can do here is, let's just put Monette, Missouri.
Okay.
In Cassville, Missouri,
Mhm.
where George's Chicken and Tyson's Chicken just got raided not too long ago and ended up facing about $14 million in combined fines.
Mhm.
They trucked out 450 illegal aliens, which opened up 450 jobs.
You don't. They could just downsize and decide they're not going to refill those jobs. You know that, right?
And here's
Tyson
the
is also closing.
you guys complain about billionaires, but it's the billionaires that give you your jobs.
Sure, but they should be. They should not have as much. What keeps the economy going?
The companies and the American people.
The American people do. Why? What do we need to have in the economy?
1 minute.
I'll tell you guys. We need to have money circulating. Circulating money, people spending money is what keeps the economy going and not getting stagnant the way that we are. Yes, consumer spending.
Okay, what supports 87% of our GDP?
If companies and billionaires don't spend wealth, they hoard it.
Oh. What
Billionaires
supports
hoard wealth, they do not spend it.
of our GDP in this country?
Billionaires don't. We were talking about what keeps the economy going, Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick, I am a parent. I'm not judging your parenting in any way, shape, or form. But I think that your kids need you right now a lot more than talking to me on this live does. I would love when you have a moment when your kids are not in need of you or they're okay for a little bit, when they decide to chill out, that you can do that. Again, not a judgment on your parenting. I get it. I have 2 kids myself. Sometimes they just be yelling. Sometimes they're just not in the mood and they need their parents. So I would appreciate it. I think that's always going to be more important than these conversations right now. So. Right. And so Tyson specifically is closing plants, laying off 1,000 workers. So I doubt that they're hiring if they're laying off. The problem is we're not seeing job growth. So deporting all these people isn't going to magically make jobs. We're just going to further fuck our economy, cause it to stagnate the way that it is. We are seeing stagflation right now. and it hurts our economy to not have them here. These people with we're not just deporting illegals. We are deporting people with ITINs. Thank you, Peabody. I see it. We are deporting people with ITINs. We are deporting people with visas to be here, and we're ripping their visas away from them so that they can get rid of it, get rid of them. So the lady who called ICE on the Korean workers in the facility, well, now that facility is delayed, right? So those people were there to help train U.S. workers. And getting rid of them in that way, the CEO came out and said it will now cause delays on that facility being built. So again, now there's not jobs for the U.S. Worker because he's so concerned about getting rid of these people that are a benefit to us instead of helping them. Like it costs way more to deport a person than it does to grant them their citizenship to be able to work above board and to be contributing members of society, which most of them already are. If these are criminals, if we're trying to get rid of criminals and people who are not good members of society, why are we going to places of business? Why are we going to places where people are working? Yeah, Canada may be cutting off the US altogether, which at this point, do it. Like, I need countries to stand up to us. It's going to cause us to hurt, but they are already hurting us here. So they need to stand up because what we are doing is we are isolating ourselves. Again, it is not a good thing for us to stop our soft diplomacy. China just goes right into that vacuum. It is not a good thing for us to isolate ourselves in that way. Isolation is for countries is never good. Ever.
71.5% of immigrants held in ICE detention have no criminal conviction, according to data current as of September 21st, 2025.
Correct.
Many of those convicted committed only minor offenses, including traffic violations.
J-Ro, you're not allowed to talk unless you come up here. Bivalance, how are you today?
Good.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
21, Illinois.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Yeah, I have like a small cumulative list. The top two reasons are going to be his stance on AB and taxes, and then
What
some of the
is his
smaller
stance on
reasons.
AB?
What did you ask? My stance or Trump's?
No, what his is, because I don't think we've ever gotten a clear answer from him.
His, yeah, we could like make the abductive like inference that he's probably pro-choice because he's made statements like he doesn't want to put in a federal AB ban. He would not put in a federal AB ban. You could look back to 2016, and I think it's in an interview where he says, where he's actually saying, pro-choice rhetoric. He's talked about things like 6 weeks and the heartbeat. So I think that he's pro-choice, but
Sure.
I think that he's less pro-choice than Kamala.
Probably. I don't know. For me, I think he comes off as less pro-choice than Kamala only because of the people and lobbyists who surround themselves with him. So I don't know that he actually would believe that. I think it's more he's going to have that stance because of the people who fund him.
He's more worried about the money than he is his own
Yes,
stance.
he panders to his base, like Infectious said.
Yeah, he's pro whoever was the last person he talked to.
Pretty
That
much.
too.
By the way, also in virtue of the fact of Trump's religion, that, I guess we have some reason to believe he at least theoretically holds to, even though he might not always act like it. That would also
He holds to it at all.
He
that
holds
would
nothing to the Christian religion whatsoever.
well, you can't say nothing because that'd be an
Yes, I
absolute
can
claim.
say
and that could-
nothing. Does
Sure,
a good
Well,
I
obviously
haven't
not,
seen
because
anything
making
from him that would align with the Bible that I read.
clearly not, because if you make a universal claim, it could get debunked as long as there's one counterexample.
Sure.
So
I'm
all I
not
would have to
saying
do.
an absolute. I'm saying I have not seen anything that
No,
would
but
give me.
I'm not saying you did,
belief.
host. The person,
Sure.
the person below me did try to make an absolute claim.
I'm,
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying
saying.
I'm
Would it be
saying a man
smart
who
to-
sells a Bible to try to pay off a corn star isn't a Christian. I'm also saying a man who claims that he's for family values and that ideology, who has affairs, who has
His first
multiple
wife with his
issues.
second wife, his second wife with his third wife with a porn star and a girlfriend.
Yeah, but then I could just
Also,
give.
do you not believe the Bible is all saying and all word and all law and the ideology?
Well, I don't because I'm atheist, but I would just like to say that
So then why does
as
his
long as I
faith?
gave
Why does
one,
his faith? What does that have to do with the conversation? I'm so confused.
because
Why
that would
would you
just-
bring up his Christianity faith when we're talking? When you're an atheist yourself?
Yeah, the reason why is because I was going to try to give that would be a motivating reason as to why I would believe that he's less pro-choice than Kamala, in virtue
Sure.
of the fact that he holds to like X religion. So that
But
would
again,
maybe
yeah,
be
I
just
think
another
it's him
motivating reason.
pandering more than it is his personal belief. But sure.
Yeah, so again, my reasons for supporting Trump are A, he is less pro-choice than Kamala. I'm not pro-choice. B, tax reasons. I have some arguments related to taxes. And then C is probably just going to be smaller stuff like crypto and maybe people in sports, maybe.
Sure.
So yeah,
Which you've probably read nothing about, and I don't argue the existence of my friends.
okay.
Why, like, so when it comes to taxes, I don't really have an issue with people. Like, obviously, if it's beneficial to you, it's beneficial to you. But like, is it beneficial for the American people overall?
Yeah, I have a moral argument for it if you'd like me to lay it down.
A moral argument, sure.
So premise one is we should not support actions that are wrong.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, just to make sure we're on the same page, you agree that if you agree to all the premises of a valid argument, then the conclusion necessarily follows. I mean, like,
Dude,
you have
can
to
you
accept
stop
the
being
conclusion.
a Phil bro?
Can we
Don't
just
be a
talk with
Phil
facts and
bro,
not Phil bro?
dude.
I don't
Wait,
like Phil bro.
what?
You
I'm
voted
just
for Trump
using
because you
logic.
voted for Trump. Let's
I
talk
thought-
about
No,
why you
you're
voted for
not.
Trump and not Phil bro. I don't fucking.
I thought Democrats were logical.
I'm not a Democrat. So I
Oh,
guess
I
I'm not
thought leftists
logical,
were.
and I don't fucking Phil bro. We were on the same page. I'm not fucking Phil broing. If
I
you want
ain't
to talk
Phil
about why
broing.
you voted for Trump for the taxes and how the taxes benefit everyone to a significant degree versus what the tariffs are doing to them, the healthcare losses, the SNAP and food losses, we can have that conversation. I'm not fucking Phil broing. We're not doing it.
No, ambivalence. You know what's really funny?
Yeah, sure. I ran ambivalence. Whatever. I don't care.
Step on logos and slip in cat piss.
How old did he say he was?
Too old for that bullshit.
21.
I'm surprised he wasn't 19 because normally the Phil Bros are all 19.
I just really quickly want to say, and this might just be a me thing, Lakin, I would love to know your thoughts. Like, when I'm called a T person, trans isn't a fucking slur, people.
Definitely not.
Like, we're trans
The
people.
ideology is that the right side will sit and say that you can't say that word because it's a TikTok bad word, when in reality
Or they
it is
just
not.
can't. They just refuse to say it
It's
because
just
they're
a
so
woman.
like.
It's so dumb. It's such a dumb, crybaby little whiny weak way
Also-
of being like these icky people we don't like.
So to the Phil bro who wanted to come up and try to have conversations, you can say fucking abortion. Congratulations, a liberal made you change your terminology on this fucking application.
You guys haven't been
Also-
on the TikTok lives enough to know what words you can say, I guess.
If that little Phil bro is still here, a T person is the one who muted you for your spamming, you little weirdo. Anyway, that's all I needed to say. I needed to say it, so thank you. I
love you,
appreciate
Megan.
it. I love you.
So vicious. The term Phil bro is those idiot red pill kids who want to pretend they can say big
Philosophy.
words and they know what they mean.
Philosophy, bro.
Yeah.
So
I won't even give them philosophy. They're like, I took
I mean, that's
philosophy
what they
101.
think
They're
they are.
trying to use philosophy to win the argument, but generally they don't have any conviction behind what they're saying. They're just that's all they're doing is
no,
trying
it's
to win
just
the argument.
playing hypothetical games that they don't even believe in, and I don't like doing that when these are real world effects on real people. Like, I don't fucking care. Look what you put in the live chat.
Oh my
They
god.
also believe that they think that cis is a slur, so they also think that trans is a slur.
Yeah, Adi, he's not allowed on my panel. So there's some people that's not worth talking to. Like that to me, that's just you. I'm gonna say it. That's just you clout chasing. There's certain people on this app that if you are still having conversations with them, you're just doing it for views. You're just doing it to get somebody to pay you to kick them. That's Hoodie. That's Guerrilla Radio. That's Little White Privilege. That's RC. If you are still having them on your panel to try and have a conversation with them, you are grifting, in my opinion, because that's not somebody you can reach.
I agree. Did you see the thing I sent you? The Twitter thing?
Yeah. What the fuck? It makes them look silly, though. Ooh, shooting at people in inflatable costumes.
Imagine being scared of like
Eric's back too. Ew.
why? That's my
Crazy.
only question.
Crazy Eric.
I forgot about that, dude. I had a whole conversation with him once and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And I wasn't even like elevated.
Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that.
I
They're
wasn't
showing
even...
all this imagery of all the military on the street doing all this and calling it the golden age.
Uh-huh. If you guys are
Also, by the
curious-
way, Hoodlum is a flat earther. So if you don't know that,
that
he
man
also-
doesn't know the difference between a hole in the ground.
No, he thinks north is up. So those are the people on your side. Like, Eric's not well. Infectious, like legitimately, like not even joking. Like, Eric needs to see a licensed professional. Like, legitimately, that's not an insult. I think everybody can benefit from therapy, but like Eric needs to get offline. Is he talking about med beds and shit this time around? Like, what? If Araxis is in here, that means he has something to say. Hi, Araxis.
Hey, I'm in a meeting, so I just wanted to come up real quick. I saw Hoodlum, Trump Prophet, in him live last night. At the same time, it made
Did you
me
say
ill.
Trump Prophet?
Mm-hmm.
I
yeah,
have not heard that name in fucking months.
Gross.
They weren't talking about Trump for like 3 or 4 minutes. He 4 times over the course of those few minutes said, "Can we go back to talking about Trump?"
They can't help it. They have to.
Yeah, he really can't. It was hilarious. I just thought you needed to know. But
Thank you.
love y'all. Thank
Love
you.
you. Bye.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Newsom's knee pads that he's selling?
I haven't physically seen them. I saw his speech talking about them. Did he really put some on his website?
They're sold out.
He's so petty.
I fucking love this man. Correction. I like the pettiness that he is doing.
Yeah.
Do I love the man? No, I don't love my politicians because that's wild.
Shocking, a Democrat selling knee pads. Yeah, for you.
For you, Mr. Green. For you. For you to wear. Because only rookies need knee pads. Sorry.
Up and up.
Yeah. You're with the true man. He'll make sure you have a pillow for your knees.
What are we going to do about this? We're going to keep speaking. We're going to keep calling. We're going to keep emailing. We're going to keep protesting. We're going to keep making our voices heard. We know that on a large scale through polling, he's not doing well. People don't like it. Don't like this. He didn't campaign on building now he's calling a $350 million ballroom. He didn't campaign on that shit. He didn't campaign on doing that while you also are not receiving your benefits, while your ACA subsidies are going away, so your premiums are going to go up. He didn't campaign on that shit. Nobody likes that.
I don't know why there's sound. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear much of it.
I just found someone new I need to unfollow.
What did I do?
No, Blue.
Banana, how are you today?
Trump. I don't like Trump. He's so mean. He's so mean to
He is mean. You're right. I agree with you, W Banana. Tasty Cake. Who cares if it's private donors? I still care. Even if it is, if we find out, if we get some sort of fucking receipt, and some transparency that he says he's so transparent to see that it was private donors, I actually still disagree with that. You're telling me they're not getting something out of that? Things that their companies get investigated for? A lot of them are involved in crypto, which isn't being regulated because Trump is making money off of crypto. You know, the guy he just fucking pardoned. You think they're not getting something out of that? That's ridiculous. It's bribery. It's corruption. It's in your fucking face. And you don't see it.
Swarovski, that's your First Amendment right to protest me. For
No, why are
whatever
you
reason.
protesting?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a ballroom of someone who will leave office. No. This is going to be a meeting room. Like, this is a meeting room for him to bring oligarchs in so they can decide what, deals that they're doing. That's it. I'm always reminded of the Titanic quote, right? Where this is when Jack joined them for dinner and they're all getting ready to leave and all the men are going to go to a room. And she says this is where they adjourn themselves to a smoking room and congratulate each other on being masters of the universe. Like, that's what he wants. He just wants a space where they can all go, good job, good job, good job, good job, while we all starve.
To the person we're talking about in the live chat, they're not really relevant that much, by the way.
I don't know who that is, so.
Relevant?
What did I say?
Relevant.
Sure.
What about the oligarchs that supported the No Kings? Who?
Which oligarchs did that?
Who?
Or supported that?
Every time I think of that word, I think about the other word, and I can't say that word because I don't want to get in trouble, but it's funny. War!
Yeah. War. What is it good for? Sing it again. Yeah, nobody paid me, by the way. Where do I need to send my invoice? Because nobody paid me my $11 for my light rail ticket. Nobody paid me for my lunch and my parking.
Tasty cakes. Y'all talking about George Soros, like
Olive Garden? Why are we
he's
talking about?
relevant.
Oh yeah.
But connect it. Where has he put money towards Indivisible? Has he put money towards this specific protest?
Why do you want to yeet me, Chris? What did I do? Why? Sorosky wants to protest me. Chris wants to yeet me.
If I was invisible, I'd make you. Sorry, I'm singing Clay Aiken.
He shouldn't have won. No.
No, I agree.
Yeah, Oyo was live last night. It was too. What happened? Oh,
John.
Chris did it. I know who it is. Hi, John.
Why are you guys so nasty all the time? I don't understand it.
John, why do you have to make what's funny to me though is you've made 4 different accounts to come up here when I haven't banned a single one of your accounts.
I don't understand. I come from a different time than you guys do, so that's what you don't
What is your
understand.
obsession with time and age, John?
Because he's old.
I come from a different time, and you asked me why I voted for Trump. I went to school with people who voted for
I
Trump.
don't ask anymore
Get
because
thick.
you voted for him because you can't vote for a Democrat because you lack critical thinking to be able to vote for yourself, apparently. You need to vote within party lines like it's football. That's weird to me.
Why'd
So
you
I
make
don't
a weird
ask you anymore.
Why did you make a weird comment about my boyfriend on your purple account?
About your boyfriend? What?
Oh, was that him? I saw the purple. I didn't see the name though, and I saw
It
the
could have been
comment.
wrong, but yeah, I saw the comment. Were you not the one that made a comment about Manny?
When did I make a comment about it? I don't know what she's talking about. My mother would have made
Did
the
you
same
tag
comment. I got
me
news
and
for you.
say,
She felt the same way.
did you know Olive's boyfriend is black?
She felt the same way. You can call. She's not here anymore. She felt the same way as I do. So you can
Who?
say,
About
but she's
what?
not here, and she
Who?
felt the same way.
What are you talking about? About what?
About what?
She agreed with everything I said. She was
About
here. She
what?
agreed. I asked her when she was
Okay.
alive. She said this.
That still
About-
doesn't answer.
Yeah,
What?
she doesn't like it. She didn't like it at all.
She didn't like what?
What?
She didn't like what I said on there. I mean, she would agree with what I said.
What are you talking about? John, what did you say?
What exactly did I say?
If
That's
that,
what I'm asking you.
if that comment was yours, you said, did you know that Olive's boyfriend is black?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. What did I say?
Why
You
bring it up?
It's just
Why
a-
ask that
You think I don't
question?
know? You think I'm
Do you
not
think
aware?
I'm not aware?
John, did you know I'm black?
I'm 39.
I
I'm
don't
black.
care about that. It's nothing to do
Okay,
with it.
then why did you bring it up?
Why
to-
do you
Why?
bring
Why
it
did you
up?
have to bring up his
Why-
race?
Why would it even matter if he was or was not? Why does
It doesn't
matter?
really matter to me.
Then why did you bring it up?
Why'd
It
you
doesn't
comment
matter
it?
as long as you're not having kids.
Why?
Why?
Jesus Christ.
Why doesn't it matter? Why?
As
why?
long as you're not having kids, it
Why?
doesn't matter.
Why?
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 I'm not going to get into that.
No,
No,
get into it right now.
Let's get
Right
into it,
now,
John.
Grandpa.
Let's see how
Right
many more
now.
accounts you're gonna need.
I don't have to get into it because I.
Get into it
Yes,
right
please.
now, or you will be blocked.
Oh wait.
Why do I have to get into it with you? I don't understand. What
Because you made an outrageous statement, a gross ass statement, telling me as a white woman shouldn't have babies with a black man. Why?
Yeah, why?
Because I'm not going to get into it.
No,
I'm
get
not
into
gonna
it right now,
Why,
Grandpa.
John? Let's get into
You
it.
said it.
John.
Stand on it.
My mother was against this. Okay, she was against interracial.
What's that got to do with
dating.
you?
Okay,
Why?
your mother was. What does that have to do with you?
Yeah, she was.
What's
Okay,
that got to do
are
with
you?
you?
It doesn't matter if I am or not.
Oh, so you are. Just say it with your chest.
What does
Own
that
it.
matter if I am or not? A lot of people are. Doesn't make you a bad person.
It does. It does
Yes, it
make you a
does.
bad person.
President
Literally
Bush was
does.
against it also.
Yeah,
You
that makes
making
him a bad person.
You making a comment about my boyfriend being
It's just a
black,
comment. I
and then
don't
the
care about
comment
that.
you made afterwards is, as long as you don't have kids, and you won't stand 10 toes down in that, Grandpa.
W. Peter.
I don't like John.
John,
All right, this-
congratulations. You're going to have to make more accounts because I'm going to go in and I'm going to find the ones you have. They're getting blocked now. You did the thing. Congratulations. It only took you 2 weeks to finally say something of your views.
Really? He
get
really
you outta here.
worked on it.
Yeah,
he
he
really
thought-
had to work for.
That Kung Fu. I don't know who Kung Fu John is.
Speaking of my boyfriend, it's our 1 year anniversary tomorrow. So if you want to send money to the Cash App, thanks.
So they
Or
can do a
Blue
nice
App.
datey date on Sunday or something.
Probably just gonna order sushi and watch anime.
That's a datey date.
It is a daily date. That's usually what we do. We do Sunday dates though.
Hi, Lala.
Good morning, Lala. Lala, send me a
Lala.
photo of your dress. I've never seen it. Thank you.
Caleb said she was gonna send it to you.
Kayla said something happened. I don't know.
So wait, blue isn't blue?
No, blue is not blue.
It was not blue.
Hi, I'm 39. And I'm black.
Wild.
I mean, he got his point across, and then we're not calling you racist, but I did.
He just, who knows?
No,
what gave him
Justin,
the
I
courage to do
am
that today.
the shade of Siberia.
Cancel blue. Why am I getting canceled?
I don't know what.
What did I do
for you today?
Normally, I'm the one
It
getting
is sickening, lovely. I am sorry to people who had to listen to that. At least they show their true colors eventually.
I could have told you from the start.
Wait, the man with the
Blue
black
faces
profile
are-
pic is black. Why? Why?
Why are we booting people?
I help.
What
Did you?
I help. Thanks, Anna. Yeah, we'll be a year this Saturday. We've known each other for over a year, and we'll be dating for a year Saturday. Hi, Blue.
I'm being bullied.
Kind of. You are. Yeah. I don't. Oh, I forgot. I didn't do it when Lenati sent. I don't. Chris Teffer.
She's gonna start taking away people's
I'm gonna.
mod powers.
I forgot to update that from when Lenati sent me earlier.
Corey, what is this comment?
What did they say?
So the black women on TikTok are racist. That say white people don't deserve a relationship with black people. What?
No, I wouldn't. No, as a white person, I mean, my perspective doesn't matter much to this conversation. But I've seen those lives when they're saying that like white people don't deserve a relationship with black people, and I think that's true. I don't think white people has done enough deconstruction or work to deserve those relationships. But that doesn't mean that they're not happening, right? Like if they are being chosen, I think they mean as a broad spectrum to bring up conversation about how society is, right? Like I think that that's where that comes from. But that's not racist. They're telling the truth that do they deserve to have those relationships?
Lala, that is absolutely gorgeous. Damn, I'm sad that I'm not in Florida.
She's the olive star.
It's so pretty. You know, I remember when I went to go try on wedding dresses, one of the first times, and that was probably like one of the most fun experiences I ever had. Did I enjoy the person I married? No, obviously I'm not married anymore.
Still,
But
wedding can be fun.
weddings are fun.
You guys, if we could boop that screen up to like 30,000 likes, because we're probably going to have to hit a restart here soon, so that we
Thank
can
you,
kind of
Ash.
push us on the algorithm. Thank you, Ash.
Oh wait, oh you're probably talking about Monty. Never mind. Sorry.
I mean, both of us. That's what I did yesterday. The guy was trying to compliment me, and I didn't know.
Dresses are
Bringing
better than the men.
inflation down. Stock market all-time highs. Really? 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 Did you see? Blue. Did you see inflation today? We're back to where we started, so I don't
Let
think
me
we
make
did
you
much.
a sad pal. You want me to do that? I can make a sad dinosaur. Oh wait, Lala, you're not in Florida. I forget the state you're in. Fuck me on a Tuesday and call me Sally.
Digital white face.
Chicky.
That's a wild statement. That's a cat. Oh, okay. I don't know why I got confused. Hashtag blame Olive.
My goodness, that's silly. All right. Well, on that note, if you just got here, 213 people here. If you are not following me, please do so. We are going to hit a restart, and we will come back for another hour of conversations and fun. And hopefully no more bullying of Blue.
I'm not the one doing it.
I say you.
I'm being good. For once.
It'd be nice. So make sure you're following me if you're not already. I would appreciate it, and we will
Blue
be
is
right back.
obviously a cat now.
Oh my god. Yeah, now. He's 39 and a cat.
39, I'm cat.
I'm a gay cat apparently.